how do you see AI is genuinely changing the buzzword, as I mentioned, in digital marketing? I know it's changing everywhere, but
Yes,
because you're in digital marketing, how do you see it is changing there?
is changed.
Because I know you use a lot of AI.
Yes. So, if I would say, oh, I don't use AI in my digital marketing, that would be, first of all, that would be lie, and second of all, that will be ignorance or trying to prove myself what I don't. It's not going to exist. Okay, AI is there. It is there. You have to adapt. So what we did is reporting, first of all, very important. Our reporting has become very easy with AI. So we use AI interface to draw all the reports from different platforms, concise it, and send it to a client. It has reduced our 5 days job to a day or maybe half a day job. So my team can immediately start working on first of the month. If it is a Monday, Tuesday, if it is a working day or whatever is the first working day, by half a day, they can start working on the strategy that is approved for that month instead of waiting for the reports to be generated.
Welcome to AI in Focus, the podcast where we cut through the buzzwords and dive into how AI is really transforming businesses. I'm your host, Garima Singh. Today, we are exploring a world we all encounter daily, digital marketing. With so much noise online, standing out has never been harder or more crucial. And AI is changing how marketers connect with audiences, analyze data, and create content at scale. Today's guest is not just building brands, she's building movements. Joining me is Alka, a powerhouse entrepreneur, woman's mentor, and speaker. She's the founder of DigiWare, a digital marketing agency known for crafting smart, results driven strategies that actually move the needle. She's also the co founder of Start My Biz, helping aspiring entrepreneurs launch their businesses with confidence. And that's not all. Alka is soon launching yet another game changing brand, which she will talk to us in this episode. In this episode, we'll dig into how she's using AI to transform the way businesses market themselves, the biggest opportunities and traps she sees in today's digital landscape, and what the future of marketing really looks like. If you are building a business or dreaming of starting one, this episode is your playbook. So let's dive in with Alka. Hi, Alka.
Hi, Garima.
Welcome to AI in Focus.
Thank you for having me in your podcast. It's a good opportunity for me.
Thank you so much. I know you just came back from US and you might be in your jet lag, but you are here sitting with me doing the podcast.
I was. What can be more energy kicking than coming to a podcast with you?
Thank you so much. Thanks. So let's dive in. So I have a few questions the way we work. I'll ask you questions and let's answer a few of them and let the audiences know what you do and what you can offer for them. So, Alka, tell us about your journey. What inspired you to start DigiWare and how did you find your way into digital marketing?
So let's say the idea of starting DigiWare came from the idea of making wealth. So what is making wealth? A lot of people think wealth is like having cars, houses, and all these things. But for me, wealth was to do what I wish to do when I wish to do. And to reach that, I haven't reached that yet. To reach that, I knew that collaboration is the only way to grow. I saw small businesses suffering not because they're not good at work, but because they are not visible. So I found that opportunity when I was on maternity break. I started working on that. I used that opportunity for my leverage to leverage my power of creativity, power of thinking, and being a strategic thinker. And yes, so I started collaborating with different brands and to make them grow. And I said, when you grow, I grow. That's how I started DigiWare. So today we are in the DigiWare, which is, says, get found, get chosen, and get growing.
I know I see your work, which is amazing. And when did you start this?
So in 2018, I decided to join back work after maternity break, and I came to know I'm expecting second baby. And that is when I was talking to different businesses and discussing about joining them. And I came to know these all small businesses want to grow and they are lost. And we all knew everything was going digital. So in 2018, I started looking into this field. And by 2025, I have business running and going.
You're on your third business,
Yes.
which we will talk in
Yeah.
in coming time. So I know it's a very competitive business right now. As you said, digital marketing is right now the thing. How do you cope up with that competitive?
Honestly,
Yeah.
honest answer, learning every day. So let me give you a very small example. I was in New York in the Times Square like a week before, like 4 or 5 days before. I was standing there. It was a marketing paradise. It was all DOOH, which is digital out of home. That means all digital billboards. More than hundreds of billboards in a space, like little space. And everybody was competing for a 15-second of attention. I learned so much standing there that how do you compete with that clarity and clarity to catch that attention? So learning is the best thing I say, and adaptability,
Of course, yes.
being resilient to adapt the new things like AI is there. There's so many new
Yes.
things. Adapt sooner, you are faster. You adapt later, you are slower. That's the biggest thing. That
As I always say, AI is here. Adapt it or lose it.
AI is already here.
Yes.
It's already there.
Yeah.
What's next?
What's next?
Yes.
So learn it, adapt
Yes.
it, and move forward.
Yeah.
And don't worry about the competition.
Yeah.
That's nice. So there's so much noise in digital marketing today. How do you help businesses cut through? And I mean, how do you connect with the audience? How do you do that?
So that's a very good question. That is our USP. Yes. We do with 3 C's: clarity, consistency, and next is called clear messaging.
Okay.
So clarity is like what the business want to say. That is clarity. They should be clear. They should not run behind the trends. That's what we teach the business, our clients. Then we do consistency. Like consistently, we put them every visible platform. Next comes is clear. Clear means the audience is receiving them clearly. It's not only clear what they want, the audience should also receive. These 3 C's has helped us to help the client to move forward in the competitive circle.
Okay. So
Clarity is client's own clarity. Consistency is visibility in all the fields.
and clear.
Clear is the audience clearly receiving the message.
Oh, that's nice.
3 C's.
In digital marketing.
Yes.
Remember that. Okay. So from your perspective in being in digital marketing, what do you think others are making a mistake in digital marketing?
Running behind the trends, honestly, that's what I see, because it's something has worked for somebody, use it, but use it with your own strategy. That's very important. Just because some brand has worked out doesn't mean that it will work similar. It is not a carbon copy, right? This is where we strategists come into action. You have to understand that how is Coca-Cola different from a Pepsi? They're two brands, two giving same thing, but both of them have positioned themselves differently. Adidas and Nike differently.
Yes.
So this is even Samsung and Apple, both are competing hard on this one. So we see regularly on big brands. So when it comes to small brands, more competition. Two solar panel industries cannot say same thing.
Okay.
You have to be different in your values, in what you are delivering. If you're saying, okay, we deliver good result. What is good result? Define that. This is, I say, digging down and dissecting every layer by layer and finding that USP for the client is what is very much needed. Yeah.
I think in my previous episode, which I had with Nikhil on AI, he said exactly the same. The same solution cannot work for every business. So if you think, oh, AI, it didn't work for this business, it might not work for me. I think you said the same thing. So
it's not a shoe company that you'll find 6.5 is my size and 6.5 is the size everywhere. It is a tailor-made dress that makes you stand out. You want to stand out, you have to have a tailor-made dress, that fits exactly you.
So I think I want to say this again as per the episode 1 and today with episode 2 with Alka, we have still the same message. The same solution, whether it's in AI, whether it's digital marketing, will not work for every businesses. You have to change. So there's a different strategy for different businesses. So that's nice. Thanks, Alka, for that. How do you see AI is genuinely changing the buzzword, as I mentioned, in digital marketing? I know it's changing everywhere, but
yes,
because you're in digital marketing, how do you see it is changing there?
it is changing.
Because I know you use a lot of AI.
Yes. So if I would say, oh, I don't use AI in my digital marketing, that would be, first of all, that would be lie. And second of all, that will be ignorance or trying to prove myself what I don't. It's not going to exist, okay? AI is there. It is there. You have to adapt. So what we did is reporting, first of all, very important. our reporting has become very easy with AI. So we use AI interface to draw all the reports from different platforms, concise it, and send it to a client. It has reduced our 5 days job to a day or maybe half a day job. So my team can immediately start working on first of the month. If it is a Monday, Tuesday, if it is a working day or whatever is the first working day, by half a day, they can start working on the strategy that is approved for that month instead of waiting for the reports to be generated. Number one. Number two, designing. So when it comes to designing, I'm not saying that we are designing using Midjourney or something, but when it comes to ideas of designing, the idea is changing. I mean, it's not only a human brain. So suppose, for example, we are thinking of doing this one and we improve that one, taking the help of AI, it comes up differently. Writing has become very easy now. We can now use different style of writing. So that's one more. Dig down. Research has become very easy for us. So there are so many specters where we are using, and every tool that we are using is having AI embedded. Right. So AI is like everywhere, and we are very proud to say today in this podcast also that using AI has made us more faster, has given us more correct way of delivering. Okay. And it has helped our clients to get more faster turnaround. Yes, of course. Important.
Yeah. So with AI, I think again, there is a human in the loop as well when you're doing
Yes.
AI. So it's your creativity, it's your headspace that you use, but AI is letting you do that faster.
Yes. So the strategy is still ours
Yes.
because the person who is doing, my team who is doing, is using his creativity. But that with when it is covered or when it is layered with AI, it becomes even more valuable. I'll say it is adding all those values.
And it is more concise, as you said, it needs to be very concise.
You know one funny thing, Garima, if you remember a few days before we were speaking this, that AI is not going to replace human. Yes, this has happened with me. Our team has expanded after using AI because our turnaround has increased. So the client has seen the value and has increased the number of work to deliver that work. With the use of AI, my team has expanded from 15 to 18 in last 4 months.
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying. It's not replacing. It is just helping us to deliver more work and more better work.
So the staff that you have added to your team, they are probably profound in AI. They know AI, and that's why they are in the game.
Yes, right. The CRMs that we are using has AI. We automated the review process. We have automated the email marketing. So we have automated the SMS marketing. So there are so many layers which has been automated, and AI is being used there.
Nice.
You know, it knows how to reply the DMs of the Facebook or Instagram. The client is never missed. You're never losing a lead. So many is helping. Yeah.
Very nice. The human plus AI. Again, going back to the episode 1, because episode 1 is very close to my heart. Again, it's human plus AI, and Alka is also approving it's human plus AI in digital marketing.
It's human plus AI.
So tell us some of the AI tools which you think are very good that you are using in digital marketing, or you want to tell the audience that you think are really good.
So I would suggest if you are a business and you
can talk about if they are business, and if someone who's starting up, they do not want to, still involve digital marketing, they do it on their own. So if you can just
say to both. Yeah. So if you are already into business, I would say to have somebody to look into your business and find out what can be automated. First place, and where Garima, like you can help. So first is that one. We did that. So once you look into it and you know what can be automated, then it becomes easy path. Second, if you are just starting, like let's say you're starting with ChatGPT is our best. Flexibility is there to do research. Gemini is, Claude is there. So these are all the things that we are using. But other than that, there's Midjourney, which we use a lot in digital marketing.
Yeah.
And then there are tools where you can automate your email marketing. There are tools where you can start automating your DMs. Now even AI has come into Meta. So you can use those free things, and then maybe small amount is paid here and there for small tools. You can use them and they will help you a lot in not doing the repetitive work. Like a DM comes to you, you are not going to reply. You set the tone, everything.
But yes, I think, and if you are a business and if you think you are happy to go into digital marketing, Alka is your source. Please reach out to Alka. I'll put all her details in the podcast. Reach out to Alka for any digital marketing. while we are talking about tools, let's get into a client story. Tell me just one client story which you think is you help them where AI driven strategies help them achieve their goals. I know you use it everywhere. Just pick one which is close to your heart.
So recently we have got a client. They were looking to do digital marketing for a long time. And then we had only 3 days to propose them strategy. Honestly, 3 days. And they said 3 days strategy. They were willing to pay us 6 months in advance, which is great. Now, most of the clients don't pay in advance. So it was like, great. Yes, to have that money in account. I was like, we need to do it. So the strategy, normally we take 15 days. We say 15 days strategy, everything to be done in twin. We did it in 3 days only because of AI. And the document that we submitted was approved in one go because we had very detailed research. All those detailed research was possible because of the AI that we were using, like flexibility and all these things that we are using. And they were so happy with the detailed report. They were like, oh my God, it's so breakdown report. And that report, because we provided all the data to the chat GTP, we told them this is how DigiWare works. This is how you do. The whole report was generated, the whole email, the documents, everything was generated within a half day. We still had 2 days to improve it. We improved, we sent, approved, done.
Wow.
Now we have started working for the client and it is doing good. We are getting good ROIs on the ads that we have created for them. Their awareness ad has reached more than 1 million views now.
I have to start using Jiva. So let's get in. I know you are big into small businesses, and you and we both love helping small businesses, helping women in businesses, as I had also mentioned. Small businesses feel intimidated, as I asked you previously as well, by AI, thinking it's only for big brands, Big Four or anyone. What's your advice for small businesses who wants to start experimenting with AI?
The first thing I will say, are you going to stay on a small business? If not, then invest in AI. That is first thing. Because if you want to grow, invest in something that is growing right now. What's the point of not investing? Like you invest in a suburb that is going to grow. You invest in a commercial property that is going to grow. It is exactly like that. Investing in AI is very important because it is going to grow. The sooner you learn to invest in the right thing that is important for business, be it marketing, be it IT, everywhere AI is there. The sooner they invest, the sooner it will be the growth. And it's very important. As much as people say that, oh, we will do it for you, but it's a fact.
Yeah.
You need to invest and you need to invest somewhere which is actually growing.
Yeah. So you're not going to be small business forever.
Yes.
You are going to grow. So invest in AI, invest in digital marketing.
Yes.
For you to grow.
Yeah, that is two important, most important things. That's no doubt.
AI and digital marketing.
You need to be visible. You need to automate.
Yes. So I think that's going to be a takeaway for today's episode. Let's go more in. We might have a few more takeaways. What AI trends in digital marketing are you most excited about?
It is the automation of DMs and all these things. This is really great because
You are seeing a lot of results out there.
yeah, because see, I always say the thing that never sleeps is your website, is your social media, right? This never sleeps for you. It is working 24/7 for you. If your client is looking for you at 12 o'clock, some moms would be there who is having a kid and want to change the house, want to have a painter painting the house, want to reach that painter. Small business again.
Yeah.
They click you at 12 o'clock in the night while feeding their baby. Who is going to reply then? You will not be there to reply.
Right.
AI replies that cold lead becomes a warm lead. You're never losing the lead. It is so important, so nice. So if you know that earlier days there used to be call center which is to work 24/7.
Correct. Yes.
AI has addressed that.
Yes.
AI has made sure that all small businesses get that call center within their business by implementing AI. You don't have to go to big call center.
That's another takeaway, guys. So AI has replaced call center and every for small businesses.
Yes.
And every small businesses can have their own call center using AI.
Yes.
Very nice. I really appreciate that. So I think we are getting towards the end, but there's still a lot. In 2 to 3 years of time, how do you see as a digital marketer, AI will evolve?
That's what I just started the statement with that. that AI is already here. I mean, I was in US, I saw Waymo. Yeah. Driven car with AI. Yes, right. Oh my God, it is beautiful. I'll show you the videos. It was beautiful. So, which we were saying future. Future is AI. It's not future, it is present. Yeah, it is. So, what's next? I'm really excited to see. I am looking forward to what's next. What is the next? We are just, I feel like we're just scratched the surface of AI, and there's so many things to be done with it. And human beings are going to be benefited a lot with it only if it is used correctly. And if we dig down deep into it and use it correctly, oh my God, it has so much of potential.
And I know you love exploring
Yes.
technology. And as soon as a new technology comes out, Alka is there. She has already used it and she knows how to use it. She's very pro in that. So I'm sure whatever trend comes in, Alka DigiWare will be the first one to adopt it and be out in the
I'm
market.
looking forward to it.
Very nice.
What's next?
What's next? So so she doesn't want to say what, but she's happy to adapt what is
Yes.
next. So that's nice. Now comes to the final section of our podcast for today. I think it was amazing. Running a business is demanding, and you have two kids. You're married, have two kids. We live in Australia where we have no help. How do you stay creative and inspired in such a fast moving society?
Doing the right things. That's very important. When you're focused on one thing, which is very important. Like, for example, if I'm with my kids, I'm with my kids. And they know that this 15, 20 minutes, like I had a BNI meeting and I ran home because my both kids were at home. We had breakfast together. My older one made the breakfast. I ate the breakfast and again traveled back. And my husband was like, why are you going from Norway to Rousel again back by Parliament? I'm like, I want to do it. I just want to do the right thing by them. They are at home. Let's have breakfast together.
And by the way, audience, just to let you know, Alka won the Ambassador Award in her BNI chapter. So clap for that and exciting. So this is how she navigates her business and day-to-day life, being a mother, being a wife, being a businesswoman, and now ambassador.
That's what, Garima, we all are here to say. People say that when you do business, you can do things at your own time, but that's not true.
Yes.
You are doing business, it's like a baby. You are fully involved with it. But while doing that, what's our end goal? Our end goal is to be able to, there is two things, okay? Let me put it like this. So there is one set of people, those who exchange time for money. So they save money and they invest time. I and you, we know that we are in the other way where we would like to exchange money to get that time.
Yes.
And that is what we are all want ultimately.
Yes.
And we all are working for that. Wherever we can, even if it is a little bit more time and petrol, go home, you do it.
Yeah.
Small things, do the right things. God will bless you.
As I mentioned in the starting, she just came back from US holiday with her husband on her own. So she has a work-life balance. She's not only in business. Yes, while she's holidaying, she's thinking about business, but she's enjoying as well. So which is good. When you hear the phrase AI in focus, we spoke a lot about AI. What does it mean to you personally and professionally?
I would love to say that AI is in my personal life, it helps. Like for example, if I have to write an email, okay, can just put it, ask the chat GDP to write the email. It will write in my tone. Right? I don't have to think about grammar.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to think about grammar. You can ask it and to write. So personally, it has helped me a lot. And AI is focused. In my professional life, as I said, I'm looking forward to more. What is there we are already using? We are using Zapier, using a lot of CRM AIs, we are using a lot of things. But I'm really, really looking forward for the next thing in AI.
Right.
Yes.
So I think from today, I have two takeaways, which I would like to give it to the audience. You are not going to be a small business forever. You're going to grow. And so marketing, AI, get into it and grow yourself. Don't be sitting behind small businesses. Second one, AI is here, adapt it and move forward, which is going to leverage you in your business and personally as well. So I think these are the two main takeaways that I have from Alka. Lastly, And not least, I want her to talk about her third venture, which I would like to know. Even I do not know. She just mentioned to me. So we'll give her some time to introduce her new venture to you all.
Thank you. So this is the first platform where talking about it. We are coming up with 24 pods. It's a new venture where we are only focused on shoot, edit, and post of all the podcasts that anyone can shoot from anywhere. Send it to us. We will edit. We'll take care of posting, and we'll also take care of making it visible to clients, whomever you want to reach. So that's the thing, and it's already there. Like people, I just want to help the people those who are spending a lot of time in editing themselves, because when you spend time in editing, you're taking your time in actually what you can do better. So let us help you with what we are expert, so that you can spend time on what you are expert of and grow.
That's nice. So this podcast will be fully edited by Alka Digivare, and you can see how it is going to be, which will be an advertisement for you all, how Alka works. She's very good at her work. I know, I've known her. We just met at one networking event and we just played so well. And I think it's every week we meet probably now. And she is amazing. So, and she gives a heart into what she's doing. And obviously the team she's built probably is the same. So that's of today, Alka. So I'll just thank you so much for joining me on AI in Focus. I loved hearing how you're bringing AI into the real world of digital marketing and helping businesses navigate this fast changing landscape. Thank you so much, Alka, for joining me on AI in Focus today. I loved hearing how you are bringing AI into the real world of digital marketing and helping businesses navigate this fast changing landscape. To everyone listening, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with anyone curious about how AI can transform their business. I'm Garima Singh, and this was AI in Focus. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep AI in focus. Thank you.